guys, what's going on? Jon Vanderhorn.
And I'm Nate Mikrut.
This is Video Game Talks!
Video Game Talks!
Episode 3, during E3.
During E3.
So, this takes place during E3, and I think that's pretty sweet, because a lot of these games that we're going to talk about are either E3 games or they're newer games. So, the game of the day is State of Decay.
Yeah, right.
So, since you've played it the most, why don't you talk about that, man?
Alright, well, today we have a new edition, Game Clips. And we're gonna, so, I'm just gonna talk about what we did, or what I did. And basically, what we got for you is, it starts out with a clip of me mashing down some zombies, just going ham. And then I just freaking ran into this plague heart place, where it's like the basic objective of the game, where that's the whole idea is to destroy the blood plague. The blood plague is what it's called. And so these plague hearts, you have to burn them or explode them. So I went in and I was exploding them, and then I got out and I was driving away, and I ended up in this field, and I was trying to loot this little farm building, and I jumped the fence.
Is it a big map? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good size. Okay. Yeah. And so what I'm saying is that I jumped a fence. I was about to loot something, and then I walked around a corner, and there's just like this screaming zombie, like it's called a screamer. And it attracts all the zombies. It actually really is. When you're in the middle of it, you will be totally just like, it is true. You feel like...
Is that kind of... Have you played Left 4 Dead?
Yeah.
Is it kind of like The Witch?
I played...
She starts screaming.
Probably. I mean, a lot of these zombie games have the same idea.
Yeah.
But the nice part about this one is that it's just like an open world, freaking, you just try to survive in a way.
Yeah, that's
you
badass.
Build new places like med centers and rifle presses, like I was saying. So, I mean, I just... yeah, I had some fun playing that and making those up.
That's cool, man.
We're gonna shoot them down.
So what else do you do?
There you go. Well, in the game you can... Obviously, it's a lot of clearing buildings. Like, you're supposed to clear infestations to get rid of zombies because you want your settlement to be happy. Mm-hmm. And so that's really the objective of the game. It's to keep them fed, the meds so they don't get the disease. You want to keep your bullet stocked so they don't die back at the base while you're out looking for goods. And food, obviously, so they can eat, and then clean water in the base so you can drink.
Nice. Sounds fairly realistic to like how it actually be. You know?
That's my point I'm trying to make.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, usually they're like linear. Mm-hmm. It's like a linear storyline, but this one is more just like you feel like you're thrown into the world and just need to survive.
Badass, man.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah.
So I like it. It's a little hard to get used to, but once you do, it's totally worth it. I freaking love it. It's fine. I need to play more.
And we have one more bonus game clip. I've actually seen this already, and it's pretty funny. So my take on this clip is he's putting gas in a vehicle, but it totally looks like he's pissing in the gas tank. So.
And I kind of tried to keep the angle away because there's no gas can. So he's just like, he does literally.
You want it to look realistic.
He's just pissing.
Fucking pissing in the gas.
It does look like it too.
All right.
He's all looking around like, where is it? Is anybody staring at my junk?
Now we're gonna talk about Fortnite.
Yep.
This game has just taken over gamers. So many people are playing it. Myself personally, I'm not like a huge fanboy of it, but a lot of people want this game. They want us to talk about it. They love the game. We're gonna talk about it. You've played this one too, so
yeah. I started playing it about a month ago, just because, like you said, everybody has this. They're all the rage. I swear to God, almost everybody I know, if you see them online.
Hey, have you guys played Fortnite? Yeah. Sorry.
So I decided to give it a chance. You know, it's a free game. You can just install it.
Yeah, I think that's part of it too.
Yeah, for sure. So I just I installed this one too.
Yeah.
And I was playing through, and it's really pretty fun if you're playing with a bunch of friends.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, because that's what I see it as. It's like you get a squad up and just try to survive. It's another survival game. So I guess today we're kind of basing on survival games because really that is what.
Which is cool. That's actually like one of my favorite genres. I love like Fallout. You know what I mean? I like survival. I like post-apocalyptic. I like stuff like that. I like sci-fi. And, you know, because if I wanted to play a game that's exactly like real life and it's just us talking or walking, almost kind of like The Sims. It's like I do actually like The Sims though.
Right. Yeah.
But I just live real life, so I like to make it a.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, for instance, like I played Fortnite by myself. We had I had a clip of me like bashing somebody's face in with a pickaxe because they couldn't get a gun, and then
That's cool.
There's another clip of me like shooting somebody in the face with a revolver, like see you later, buddy, and simple things. And but anyways, I'm just kind of losing my train of thought. But
no, that's cool, man.
Basically, what I was gonna say is I usually was playing solo, and The best I ever did was second. I couldn't. It's really hard to get a win by yourself.
They have a ranking system?
Yeah, well, because the last person standing wins.
Oh, I don't play it a lot. So
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit.
It's a battle
I've just seen
royale.
clips, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I didn't know the whole concept, but
Right, for sure. And well, the first time I squatted up with a few people I knew, we had 3 people total. So me and 2 other kids,
okay.
and we literally won 3 times in a row. So we
Nice.
get 3 brains together working in a good way.
Right.
And all of a sudden we're like, boosh, boosh,
That's
boosh.
true. That's
We
true. I've
start off-
noticed with a lot of games, I mean, if you're all on the same page, usually you can dominate pretty well.
Yeah,
like
right.
Call of Duty especially, all those kind of games, like tactical, I mean, it works like real life, like, because I was in the Army, you know, I mean, when you're working with your battle buddies and stuff, and you're on the same wavelength, I mean, you just do so much better. Because if there's a lack of communication, lack of tactics, you're screwed.
Right, yeah, for sure. And the cool thing is, like, I had there's some cool things you can do in it that I like that's different from, like, PUBG.
Yeah.
Because they're both so similar. They're even in a
Which, I mean, that looks
right now.
interesting too, but, you know.
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's realistic. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Fortnite is like try to build and get higher than the other person, take a vantage point where they don't know where you are, and kill them that way. And PUBG is more like stay low, stay slow, try to stay alive and survive. You know.
Right.
So that's the difference. But like there's funny advantages in Fortnite to that.
Is that funny?
Yeah.
Funny
Like,
advantages?
I have another clip of me walking. I'm just walking around a corner. And I came out of some like valley.
Okay.
And I looked up and I saw a guy like building way in the air. So I just went a few tiles. I was trying to shoot him, and I got a few tiles behind him. And I decided to just
You're
shoot
not
his ass.
building shit.
Yeah, and he just.
And you're gonna die.
And I'm like,
Oh, you fell?
Yeah. It's a funny thing, you know. I think that's entertaining, that kind of little stuff. And I have actually gotten a kill with the pickaxe before too, and that was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because that's got to be infuriating with the person that I was.
Oh, I'd be mad. I know I play, again, I talk about Call of Duty or, you know, any game like that where a melee weapon is just like bashing somebody in the face. It's like, damn. It's not embarrassing, but it's like, fuck. I just got killed by getting
Yeah, well, in the clip I was the one that got killed, so.
Oh. Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, right.
Alright, moving right along.
Yeah, right.
So now, guess what? I'm really excited to talk about this because I saw this at E3. This is an E3 exclusive.
I'm so pumped too, man.
But for real though, Battlefield 5, guys.
Oh yeah.
My gosh.
Dude.
Battlefield 2, everything was destructible. And then I've loved Battlefield after
Ever
that.
since,
After that, but they didn't have the destructibility, and I was like, I miss it. Why would you get rid of that? It was amazing.
Yeah, right.
But then they're like, oh my gosh, check out this trailer. By the way, everything's destructible and like super crazy good quality.
Right.
And I'm
Well,
like,
the cool thing is they're going. I was happy that they're going back to World War II. Like, and also, dude, Battlefield 1. I was playing the living shit out of that. The multiplayer.
Yeah.
That's the most realistic feeling.
it's really fun. I like that.
Those really old guns.
Especially for sniping is really fun at Battlefield.
Right.
I've noticed snipers, you gotta be really good. So if you're good at sniping, Battlefield is your game to go. Because Call of Duty, it's fun, but it's not as rewarding when you kill someone.
Yeah,
It's like a lot of people snipe in Call of Duty, especially the newer one. But Battlefield, dude,
it's a different feel. Call of Duty is more running gun.
Right.
Like it really is.
And Battlefield are huge maps.
You have
if
to
you're a
take-
sniper, you
yeah.
gotta be good.
You gotta stay low.
Yep.
Stay slow. Once
And you
again.
gotta act like a real sniper. You gotta,
Yeah, you have to.
you know, crawl around for a long fucking time.
See 10 dudes over there? Don't poke your head out.
Yeah,
because
don't.
You're done.
They
Game
will
over.
get
But World War II, that freaking trailer was really just crazy. Like I was like, whoa.
I couldn't believe
Okay,
it.
now I'm starting to think how's the campaign gonna be? Like how's it? You know?
Right. Oh, I love campaigns.
Right,
A lot of
me
people
too.
don't care that much about them. I love them, and I can only imagine it'd be amazing. I mean, let's be honest. It's not. I don't want to say knockoff. That's horrible to say, but it's like video game companies, bigger ones, often kind of do the same thing as each other, especially
Right.
around the same time to compete. And Call of Duty did World War II too just recently.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, this is Battlefield version, but it's so different
Yeah, right.
that it's its own thing. And they both can coexist, and I think I will love both of them, not equally, but differently.
Well, and the thing is, Battlefield and Call of Duty both started on World War II.
Yeah.
So regardless of who came out
They're
first,
going back.
and that was a long time ago. I mean,
And it was good.
Yeah, that must have been 12 years ago or so.
Yeah,
or
they're
even
smart.
longer.
I think they're smart because Call of Duty, the first one, like you said, World War II, I mean, I played that on PC,
Yeah.
and that was amazing. That was like one of my favorite games, you know? And then they went back, and it's like, thank you.
That's funny. I was playing it on PC too. I was.
Thank you.
Yeah, way back in the day. That's
Yeah.
funny, dude. And yeah, well, that's what I mean. So I'm down to try a new version of both of those games.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm starting to just be like, I saw Battlefield 5 and I was like, oh my
You
god.
were blown away, weren't you?
I was.
I was. When you see the tank go through the building and he
Please.
jumps out of the window, you can do that in the game too. This is the first. That's where it sticks out from like any war game right now. You can literally run and jump through a window.
Oh, that's
indestructible. Oh, yeah, you can do that?
you can do that in State of Decay.
I stand corrected, but that's not a war game. That's not a war game.
But still, I was just saying.
But my point is that's awesome.
Yeah.
And like just that trailer and the commentary, the fact that he talked through it, I think is necessary because you're like, that's cool, but can you talk more about that? And he did. So that's cool.
Man, Battlefield 5, that's one that I wish we could show clips of.
Pre-order it.
I'm gonna play that shit.
I'm gonna play that shit. I'm gonna play the shit out of that.
Dude, Battlefield is one of my favorites.
So, what would you like to see in Battlefield 5 that they haven't shown yet?
Well, honestly, I wouldn't be upset if it was just more of the same. Because I
What do
love
you mean,
Battlefield
like more of the
much.
same of previous games?
Yeah, because they already have sites they can change and you know, change the.
I don't like the class system per se.
You should be able to change outfits.
Custom. You can.
That's what.
No, you can.
Okay.
I heard it. Yeah,
Right, I forgot, yeah.
He talked about well, I don't remember if it was in the actual video or he talked about it after in the conference, but he definitely was like, you can customize your characters, and I was
Wow.
like, hell yeah.
That's cool.
We talk about this every episode. We love customization. I feel like everybody does to an extent, but why wouldn't you? You know, make it your own. So
Yeah, right.
let's go
Cool.
Battlefield 5.
Yeah, keep your eyes out for Battlefield 5. That's really cool, man. I'm excited about that too.
Yeah, me too.
Because they always had it. What it was you could pick a class, and it would just always be that
It
costume.
would give you certain things for it. Yeah,
Which for whichever map.
exactly.
I don't like that though. Well, moving
Battlefield
on.
5. Moving on.
Next subject.
Next subject. What's up, everybody?
Back from the break.
We're back from the break. Break you loose.
Straight out the ethereal.
Off. Alright, are you guys fucking ready
Yeah.
for. I get to drop one F-bomb per episode. Ready for the video game quote of the day. There we go, sing it again. So, in light of the fact that E3 is literally going right now, as we record, I'm going to talk about The Last of Us. And this is a quote.
Ooh.
I struggled a long time with surviving, but no matter what, you have to find something to fight for.
Yeah.
Joel, The Last of Us.
Chill, well, that game is intense, man.
Yeah.
I played that, and it's one of my favorites. I swear, out of all games that
Really?
ever existed, straight up.
Same equipment?
It's intense. It's got a great storyline. It sucks you in like crazy. It's really difficult. Gun mechanics feel extremely real. I don't think I've ever felt anything that's like quite as like oh god, okay, as that. You know what I mean?
Dope.
I freaking yeah, dude.
So, that brings us to The Last of Us 2.
Dun dun dun.
Another E3 exclusive. Did you see the trailer for that, man? For The Last of Us 2?
Yeah, I was watching it just the other night.
That was dope.
Man, it's the most I have never seen anything quite intense as that.
I was talking to this dude today about that. I was like, literally, it stood apart from like everything. It literally looked like real life. I was like, holy shit.
Dude, it's some of the mechanics. I'm telling you,
It's so fluid.
yeah.
I mean, I
that
don't
guy was
wanna
good at playing it too, though.
Yeah,
Dude,
right?
Yeah,
it was probably a developer.
he was professional.
Well, it was definitely a developer.
Oh, absolutely. That was
But, I mean, and you could tell the way he was playing it too was like, not scripted, but it was
he
like,
knew
let's
where
follow
things
this
were.
path.
He knew there was a
he's
bottle
like-
in this place to throw at that guy.
And you know, he kept running away, but it wasn't in like a pansy way. It was like, I'm going to show different parts of this section. you
It's
know,
so
I'm gonna
crazy
run
though.
away.
You see like arrows.
He's like,
Like the chick gets shot with an arrow, and it's like, oh,
and she just rips it out.
She's
Oh
like,
my
no,
gosh.
ouch.
That was so cool.
Right, and then she's all
Holy
like,
shit.
oh my god, creeping down the hill back when she sees the people. Like, those people are going to kill me. I'm
Yeah.
backing off because I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it
die.
just keeps running like to different cover, and it gets creepy as hell.
my
It gets
God,
like
dude.
horror-esque, you know. Like she goes through the things, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, don't do it, and she's like,
That was breaking my brain. And the only thing I hope is I didn't see Joel in the reveal trailer,
mm-hmm.
and that's the main character of the first one. He's a super badass guy.
I mean, she's pretty badass too.
No,
though.
she is. You played,
And-
but the problem was there was both of them. There was times that you played both of them, and I love that. So I have nothing wrong with playing her in the game. Like
Right.
I'd like to do that, but I just Joel is like. He's
iconic.
that battle-hardened.
Yeah, he's
like,
iconic.
He's the only reason she survived in the first game.
I think the new romance they showed is a pretty important subject that'll lead us into the game too. And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like talk on it too much, you know. But that kiss, dude, like that looked so real.
Yeah, it was good. They're
like
their motion mapping is good.
like I said, I'm not trying to be weird about it, but just how real it looks like. You know how hard that would be to do a kiss because it's two characters interacting.
Yeah,
with each
and
other.
well, that's
like,
kind of what they're known for. Like if you watch Drake's Uncharted or The Last of Us, they have a lot of really nice motion mapping like that. Yeah, no, it's cool. It was very.
I was waiting for it to maybe not fuck up, but be kind of a little bit off. But I was like, that's real.
It's theatric, dude.
It is
Theatric.
Yeah.
And, I mean, of course.
That's where it comes from. Video game. It's becoming an actual video game now.
I just play video games for the intense action, though. So I'm like,
yeah, whatever.
Romance is kind of.
Well, I'm not just talking about the romance. I mean, just the fact it was realistic.
Right.
The whole thing was like, is this gameplay?
Yeah, I mean, because most of what's romance in the first Last of Us is romance a little bit and then followed by tragedy. And you're like, whoa, shit.
Yeah, good point.
So, because it's like this apocalyptic world that's like a wasteland and it's really hard to survive, clearly. And they show you that in very nice theatric ways. So that's what sucks you in and it goes, you're just like, no, why?
Fair enough. So Rooster Teeth kind of talked about this, and they were saying that there wasn't really a release date. Nobody really talked it, but I've been doing some research. I know it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot, man. It's getting hot.
So I mean, it's because the games are hot.
They're on fire.
These E3 exclusives burning the place down, dude.
Check them out.
But check it. So Rooster Teeth was saying that there wasn't really a release date, and I'm not like calling them out. I love Rooster Teeth, my favorite ever. But I did some research, and I believe that it does say somewhere 2019.
Right.
So I think we can maybe expect that, and maybe they'll push it back. Who knows? But
yeah, I hope they do come out with a
I think it is 2019.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So other games. We're gonna kind of run through these pretty quick, but basically the new Halo. Obviously, I'm excited about that. I mean, it's incredible, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't even know it was a Halo game. Nobody did. There's all those animals, and we're like, what? Is this a Halo game? And at the end, the helmet, which is my cover photo now. I mean, it is incredible, man.
Yeah,
I was just like, oh, that's dope, dude.
I'm just thinking that, man, what I really want out of a Halo game is just for them to make a realistic feeling gun action. I feel like it still feels like Halo 1 in a way.
I don't agree with that. I really don't.
I don't know.
I don't know. The last two games, it felt pretty real. You gotta understand, it is a sci-fi shooter. I mean, there's several guns that aren't even real. In fact, like, none of them are real. I mean, the battle rifle's fairly real. But if you watch behind the scenes stuff, they used all real guns for the sound effects and just, I don't know, the mechanics are pretty advanced.
Right.
And but anyway, I mean, so there's Halo, and then I guess another my game. I think we can just kind of go in order. Like, I'll talk about my games, talk about yours. Another one, pretty much everything.
Right now I'm just trying to find mine.
You're good. Everything from Bethesda, pretty much. Todd Howard owned that conference. I mean, he owned E3 in my opinion. He just owned it. He came out there and he was like, this is my conference. Boom. I mean, his presentation, his commentary, his secrecy, but also boom, and then drop it down. He was like,
I can tell you watched it more.
Elder Scrolls. I was into it. I watched the whole thing.
I tend to, personally as a gamer, I tend to like to get sucked into it and see what they added and what's new as I play through it. So a lot of times I don't actually look too deep.
I don't blame you. Usually I don't like spoilers.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm gonna give it a chance. Maybe they won't give too much. And honestly, the C3 they didn't give a lot. I think they're getting better at keeping the secrecy.
That's good.
But yeah, Elder Scrolls 6. When I do that and say drop it, because it was like that. It was so quick. It was just like Elder Scrolls 6. Boom, done.
Right.
And people are like, what?
That's cool, yeah.
But the Skyrim spoof thing was hilarious. In Skyrim, now on the smart refrigerator. Now on Alexa.
Dude, I'm mostly excited for Fallout 76. You were saying...
Oh my gosh, that's one of mine too. Fallout 76. It's pretty much, it's like an MMO. It's like you have to be online, but you can do a single player who's a little not vague, but not super descriptive, but that's the secrecy aspect. But you can do quests on your own. I think we love Sea of Thieves, we talk about it, but I think it's a little more improved than that in the aspect of if you play alone, you're not going to get your ass kicked every
Right.
time you play. It's worth doing.
Sea
But
of
you
Thieves.
can play with other people.
There was a couple good expansions that they're putting on the Sea
Oh
of
yeah,
Thieves.
Hungering Deep and all that stuff.
No, it was 2 different ones.
Well, no, I'm saying that and the other stuff
yeah. Okay, because I
Yeah.
think they said like February or something.
too. Hmm.
So that was something I was looking at and I was going, yeah.
Right, I mean, there's so much with E3. Like, because the new, I can't remember the name of it, but the space game from Bethesda. Dude, so much stuff. Legends, I got that on my
I don't
phone.
know what space game you're talking about from Bethesda.
So there's Starlink, but that's not Bethesda. It's I can't remember, dude. But there's a space game.
All of these games we just listed off are freaking awesome.
Check them out.
Definitely
E3,
check
check
'em
them out. IGN, Rooster Teeth's got some coverage. You can check out each individual conference.
Yeah.
Sony, Nintendo, all
Right.
that. And I believe they still have stuff going on, but by the time you see this, it'll be over, so check it out. So that's been a fun time, man. Talk about video games, talk about E3, talk about all these games coming out and all this cool stuff. So, thanks for coming on.
Oh, fuck yeah. Sorry, every time. This was a good one, guys. E3 for E3. E3 for E3. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, guys, well, you take it easy.
Video game talk.
Video game talks. We'll see you next time. Catch you on the flip side.
Get out of here, family. You scared me.